Hey guys, Katie here. Apparently it is almost mid-August, so my wrap-up and my TBR are a little late this month. So I thought I would do them together for the sake of simplicity. I didn't read a lot of books in July actually, so it should be a pretty quick and concise wrap-up. However, if you want to skip that and go straight to my August TBR, feel free to do that as well. The first book I finished in July was The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I really enjoyed this book and I did a review of it, which I will link below. I think it's a beautiful book and it's a great classic, a unique story with an uncertain ending. So it's really different, I would say. I think I gave this 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, but I can't remember anymore. And the next book I finished in July was Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami, and you can check out my review for this as well as The Bell Jar. Like I said, I'll link it below, but it was a really interesting read. I wasn't completely sold, but I'm looking forward to checking out more of Murakami's work. Magical realism really appeals to me, and I think I'm going to like his work. I do like his writing style. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful book. It just didn't grab me for a while. The next book I finished in July was The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. This one was also a little bit slow for me, so I enjoyed it though. It was really fun. I think the characters are great, and I definitely recommend that you check this book out. I think it's worth a read. Like I said, it wasn't fantastic, and I've heard from, you know, readers of like crime and mystery fiction that it's not the best mystery. I don't have it with me, but I also read Miranda Hart's Is It Just Me? It was a great, fun book. I listened to it on audio, but I also had the Kindle version, and I just think Miranda Hart is hilarious, and you know, she's great at kind of making you feel like you're not alone, which is really important in this day and age. I think I gave that stars of some sort. Finally, the last book that I finished in July was The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. I loved this book. It was beautiful and sweet and funny and at times heartbreaking, and I think it was really great. I talked about it a little bit in a review, and I will of course link that below. This is just one of those books you gotta read. It's fun, it's not too serious, so if you're looking for something a little bit light, there's a bit of a love story in it, and there's a lot going on, check out the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. This is by Marianne Schaffer and Annie Barrows. I can never remember their names. That is it for my July wrap-up. I read 5 books, and I kind of enjoyed them all, but I didn't love them all. Some of them were fantastic. It was a pretty good reading month, but a little bit slow. I have already started this book and it's fantastic, and I'm really excited about this, but I'm reading North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell for the North and South read-along that Leanne at Literary Diversions is running. She uploaded a video last week with some North and South facts that was really fun. I'm really excited about this edition because it's a Norton Critical Edition, which is something that I really love. I really appreciate Norton Critical Edition, so I'm excited to not only read the book but dive into the critical essays in the back. The next book I started, this is one of the Writers of Color Book Club reads for the month. This is Ruth Ozeki's A Tale for the Time Being, and I think this is a beautiful book so far. I'm really excited to get into discussion this month because I really missed Giovanni's Room last month, but I've heard good things, and this is a beautiful book. I got this from my library because I'm responsible and stuff. It's so beautiful. The next book that I am reading this month and that I have already started is The Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling. I'm reading this with Heather. We read The Cuckoo's Calling together and we had a lot of fun, and we just like reading books together, so I'm looking forward to this. I heard this was a lot better than The Cuckoo's Calling, and kind of excited to see J.K. Rowling's progression in mystery writing. Another book I'm reading with Heather this month is The Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I am really excited to reread the Harry Potter series with Heather. It's something that we have in common. We're both Hufflepuffs, and we're just generally excited, and we're gonna reread these books. So I have one more buddy read this month. I didn't realize I had so many, but I feel like the ones with Heather don't count because we just casually read the book and talk about it. But this is with Heather, and this is also with Lisa at My Book World 2, hopefully if she can get it from her library. This is a Man Booker long list book. It is We Are All Completely Beside Ourselves by Karen Joy Fowler. I'm supposed to be reading Man Booker books because we're doing a read-along. And I'm really excited about this. From what I've read, it's about a family raising a chimp like their own child. I checked out Karen Joy Fowler's website to read a bit more about it, and she had a lot of interesting things to say about it, so cool, it'll be interesting maybe, I don't know, we'll see. The rest of these books are kind of big maybes, except for the library books because a couple of them are due back at the end of the month, so let's just talk about that. I would really love to not drop things out of my books. I would really love to read Orlando this month by Virginia Woolf. I read this in college and it's been a long time. I think it's time. I'm kind of excited. I got this, you'll see when I finally post my haul video for July. I'm not doing too well. It is The Hours by Michael Cunningham. Huge Virginia Woolf freak over here, and Mrs. Dalloway is my favorite. So The Hours, I think, is a pretty logical next step. And yeah, it's a used copy that I got from Better World Books. It's really awesome. It was really cheap. I showed this in my last video. It is Phillida by Andre Brink, and I think I've said all I could say about it. I just think it's pretty, but I really want to read it this month. So I'm gonna. 2 library books that aren't due this month that I would like to read. I have them right here. One is White is for Witching by Helen Oyemi. I was looking for Voice No Bird, but they didn't have it, so I got Mr. Fox and White is for Witching. I think that's all of hers that I got, but I just kind of went all out. I don't know anything about it. I just really wanted to read some of her work and I thought it sounded interesting. And the other library book that I'm going to try to read this month, these are shorter by the way, so I think I can do this, is The Stone Gods by Jeanette Winterson. SteveReadsBooks did a review of this and it sounded incredible, and I mentioned a long time ago in one video that I really enjoyed The Passion by Jeanette Winterson, so I am hoping that this will be as good as The Passion, and I'm guessing it is. I officially don't have room on my bookshelf anymore, which is fantastic because I have more books. I don't know what I thought I was going to have when I joined BookTube. I really don't. But that's it, and it got a little long. I'm sorry if this video is long. Once again, if you have any questions for me, I'm doing a Q&A soon, so leave your questions in the comments or tweet them at me. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.